English Listening Test. Part 5. Designed for B1 learners. This test consists of 20 questions which are divided into 4 parts. I will give you a short instruction at the beginning of each part. Before we get started, take a pen and paper so you can take notes while listening. Are you ready? Let's get started. Part 1. Listen to a funny story and be ready to complete the sentences.
One day, my friend Bob went to a fancy restaurant with his wife. As they were seated, Bob noticed that the waiter had a very thick accent and he had a hard time understanding him. When the waiter asked for their order, Bob thought he heard shrimp instead of soup. So, he ordered the shrimp for their appetizer. When the shrimp arrived, Bob and his wife were surprised to see that they had been served a plate full of live wriggling shrimp. They were horrified and didn't know what to do. The waiter realized the mistake and apologized, explaining that he had actually said soup. Bob and his wife couldn't help but laugh at the strange experience, but they were still a bit shaken up. They decided to order something safe for their main course, like steak. But when the steak arrived, it was so undercooked that it was still mooing. In the end, Bob and his wife just couldn't take it anymore and left the restaurant, feeling hungry and amused.
Choose the correct option. Part 2. Listen to 5 people calling for a taxi and be ready to complete these sentences.
Hello, this is City Cabs.
I need to get to Mall of America, please. I'm at 515 Glamick Drive, Intercontinental Minneapolis Hotel.
Certainly. For how many passengers?
2. About how much will it cost?
It's $50. Your taxi number is 7189.
7189. Thank you. And will the taxi be here soon? I'm in a hurry because I have to buy a present for my nephew and his birthday party begins in 1 hour.
It'll be in front of your hotel in 7 minutes.
Thanks.
Hello? This is City Cabs.
Could I have a taxi to the Elysian Park, please?
Sure. How many passengers are there?
There are 4 of us.
Okay.
And about how much is it to the park from my hotel? King Jr. on 35th Street?
It'll be about $30.
That's fine. And will it take long to get there? We have to get there as soon as possible.
No problem. We'll have you there by 3.
Great.
And let me give you your taxi number. It's 4325.
Thanks.
Hello, is this City Cabs?
Yes, it is. How may I assist you?
I would like to order a taxi to take me to 140 Sutter Avenue, please.
Certainly. From which location would you like to be picked up?
I am currently at 112th Avenue, White Castle Restaurant.
All right. And what time would you like to be picked up?
Can you send the taxi in an hour and a half?
Yes, we can arrange that. How many passengers will there be?
Just me.
Understood. Your taxi number will be 5432, and the fare will be approximately $25. Are you okay with that?
Yes, that's fine.
Great. The taxi will be there at 10:30 a.m. Thank you for choosing City Cabs.
Hello, this is City Cabs.
Hello, I need a taxi to Hill Street Market, please. I'm at 649 Maple Avenue.
For how many passengers?
Just me.
Sure. And do you want it right now?
Yes, as soon as you can, please.
No problem. Your taxi will arrive in 5 minutes.
Oh, and how much is it from here by taxi?
It will be about $35.
Thanks.
And your taxi number will be 4783.
City Cabs.
Yes, I'd like a cab to the hospital, please.
Sure. Do you have an emergency?
No, but I need to get there in a hurry. My friend had just had an accident. I want to visit him.
It won't take long to get there. Is there just one passenger?
Yes, that's right. Oh, and I'm at 513 Grand Avenue.
Okay. There'll be a taxi at your door in 3 minutes. The taxi number is 37829.
Thanks. And about how much is the fare?
It'll cost you about $45.
Thanks.
Choose the correct option. Part 3. Listen to a conversation between two friends and be ready to answer the true or false questions.
Robert, I see you have followed more than 500 people on Instagram.
Interesting, isn't it? I don't know how it happened. Perhaps because my job takes me all over the world and I make friends wherever I go.
I travel too, but I don't have that many friends.
Come on, Vanessa. I'm your friend. That's one friend at least.
But what about close friends? How many of the 500 are close?
I have no idea.
No idea? More than 10? More than 30?
Or probably no more than 10 really close friends.
So, who's your oldest friend?
That's easy. George is my oldest friend. We have been friends for more than 12 years. We went to school together. He lives in London now, but he was best man at my wedding and I was best man at his.
How often do you see him?
Not often. Maybe twice or thrice a year. He came over here last year when my daughter was born, and I went over to London on his birthday. Do you know he named his first son Rob after me?
Hey, that's lovely. You and George are really good friends, aren't you?
Yeah, certainly.
Why do you think that is?
It's our love of football.
Don't tell me. He supports Chelsea too.
Of course. The best team in the world. No, seriously, the best thing about George is that maybe we don't see each other for months, even years. But when we get together immediately, we're talking...
About football?
No, about all kinds of things. Our families, mainly. He's a great guy.
True or false? Part 4. Listen to 5 people describing their friends and be ready to complete the sentences.
Elisa was dressed very elegantly in a jacket and a long green skirt, paired with a yellow blouse. She didn't have a bag with her but carried a small wallet. I recall she wore lovely gold earrings and black shoes with very high heels.
Laura was wearing a knee-length sundress with colorful floral patterns. She paired it with a denim jacket and white sneakers. Her hair was styled in loose waves, and she had minimal makeup on. She carried a small crossbody bag and accessorized with a delicate necklace and hoop earrings.
Ryan was dressed very casually in black old jeans, the ones with holes in them. He paired them with a thin leather belt and a white shirt with buttons. He wore some high brown boots that looked really nice and glasses. While he usually wears a couple of big rings, he only wore one today.
David was dressed in a yellow shirt and a green tie, but I was not a fan of the tie, even though I liked the shirt. He paired the shirt and tie with brown pants and wore sneakers with long white socks that were actually quite charming. Additionally, he had a leather bag slung over one shoulder.
Hannah looked really good. She had on a long skirt and a beautiful red jacket, and she had some expensive glasses on. She also had on a collared shirt. She didn't have a bag. She was wearing sandals.
Choose the correct option. Don't forget to share your score in the comments section. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe because more valuable content is on the way. See you in our upcoming videos.